ค same way that first president was another one for Thank you. Your Excellency, Prime Minister of Singh, to have you here in Sri Lanka and to attend. I must also thank you that despite the recent events which I hope no one else will go through this lifetime or even thereafter, that the digital economy and to bring this sign and as already started. The agreement is one of those which will further strengthen our ties. We are also joined last year. Separately, we are talking with India to enhance our free trade agreement into a comprehensive economic and technological partnership. We are also looking at power. The areas of interest, the area of tourism. Tourism is one in both. Wind power and solar power exceed its needs. So we like partners who come in. We are having a line, we are starting a power line to India, and then to sell to India. But more than that, also to have coming with agricultural modernization. Prime Minister and I have decided on a government to government approach on the fisheries, work out the details, and in principle we have already agreed on. We are also planning to become a regional or largest port. We are also developing the Trincomalee port and the Hambantota port. And therefore, we could certainly cooperate with each other in the green economy is what we will be favoring now, and we will be promoting the green economy. We are also getting into the new technology, and manufacturing regard to new technology. We would like to encourage universities from abroad to come and establish in Sri Lanka. We must also mention the maritime cooperation and other countries and the Ireland, your International Cooperation Agency has helped us, and we would like your help in fisheries and agriculture modernization. The defense cooperation between Africa, we are both members of the AGOA, and we are also members of the BIMSTEC, which the chair of the Uturaja, who is already in Thailand. We must thank you for the welfare of the people, and Ambassador is free to be with him at any time he wants to. And in some instances we have even gone across the different path, but we are looking at the experience of the unfeeling, how they know the human different.
This afternoon we arrived, and very happy to be invited as the chief guest for the 76th Independent Day. Despite being slightly under the weather, I don't miss this so I've been resting the last couple of days, so I'm pretty sure that I will miss it. I think Your Excellency has covered the majority part of what we had to discuss. Indeed, no one wish any country would go through the financial crisis. We also went through it during the late 1990s. Thankfully, under the guidance of Prime Minister Thaksin, we came out with flying colors. Everything was back to even better than even before the crisis. Looking at the numbers that Your Excellency are achieving, whether it's foreign direct investment, inflation, looking very impressive now. And we wish that we will continue to strive in the work that we have been doing the last couple of years. On the economic collaborations, I want to thank you for your offer regarding the government fishery investment, because we believe that we have much to offer. Many other things that can be done between the two countries.
Your Excellency Thavisin, Prime Minister of Thailand, the Prime Minister Honorable Dinesh Gunawardena, Deputy Prime Minister of Thailand, friends from the media. I am extremely pleased to welcome Prime Minister Thavisin and the accompanying high-level delegation, including the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of Commerce and the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs to Sri Lanka. I want to thank Prime Minister Thavisin for accepting my invitation to be the guest of honor at the celebration of the 76th anniversary. The main focus of this visit is accelerating economic cooperation between Sri Lanka and Thailand. There is significant potential for the expansion of trade and investment ties between our two countries, which have remained largely untapped. The Prime Minister and I witnessed the signing of the Sri Lanka-Thailand Free Trade Agreement a short while ago. This is the second FTA Sri Lanka is concluding with an ASEAN partner, the first being with Singapore. The two sides work expeditiously to conclude this agreement, highlighting the strong interest of both governments on this important endeavor. This is a milestone in our economic partnership, and operationalizing the FTA will be a priority. The FTA is expected to boost trade and investment ties between the two countries. Additionally, we have renewed the air services agreement to enhance connectivity between the two countries. An MOU has been concluded between GEM and Jewelry Research and Training Institute of Sri Lanka and the GEMS and Jewelry Institute of Thailand. Both of these agreements will enhance economic trade and tourism exchanges. Today, we have also had a very productive discussion on elevating the Sri Lanka-Thailand relations. During the bilateral discussions between our two delegations, which concluded a little while ago, we covered a wide range of areas of cooperation. There is considerable potential to develop tourism, trade, and other areas of economic cooperation between Sri Lanka and Thailand. We see great potential for enhanced investment from Thailand coming into Sri Lanka, and we discussed possible areas of collaboration. We have also had a detailed exchange on cooperation in agriculture and fisheries sector, which both countries have a keen interest in pursuing. In the area of tourism, we have spoken in particular on promoting the Buddhist tourism routes and marine tourism. In order to facilitate travel between the two countries, we have agreed to consider entering into an agreement for visa-free travel arrangements on a reciprocal basis. Our officials will work towards finalizing this arrangement early. I thank the Prime Minister and the Government of Thailand for the assistance extended by the Thailand International Cooperation Agency over the years for capacity building, sharing of expertise and training provided to government officials in Sri Lanka by the Thai side in areas including fisheries, SMEs, tourism, climate change, public health and agriculture. We have also had a very useful discussion on cooperation in the areas of defense and intend to augment our defense sector cooperation in the future. In particular, sharing information and intelligence between defense establishment of both countries to curb transnational organized crime, including human trafficking, drug smuggling, money laundering, and financing of terrorism is important. We have also discussed that Sri Lanka and Thailand have cooperated well in regional fora such as BIMSTEC, IORA, ACD, and the ASEAN Regional Forum. I congratulate Thailand on the initiatives undertaken during their chairmanship of BIMSTEC, in particular the Bangkok Vision 2030, which aims to propel BIMSTEC towards a prosperous, resilient, and open region, fostering sustainable and balanced growth. As partners in the Indian Ocean region, we look forward to collaborating with Thailand along with other IORA partners within IORA, which Sri Lanka is chairing at present. The two countries have also worked well at international fora. I highlighted to the Prime Minister there is much that needs to be done by like-minded countries of the global south. ලංකාවත් තායිලන්තයත් අතර ඉතා කිට්ටු සම්බන්ධ ඇති කරන එකේ පළවෙනි පියවර. ඓතිහාසිකව, සංස්කෘතිකව, ආගමිකව අපේ රටවල් දෙක විශේෂයෙන් මේ සම්බන්ධතා තියාගත්ත පමණක් නෙමෙයි, අපි ඒ වගේම තේරවාද බුද්ධ ආගම, පාලි බුදුදහම විශේෂයෙන්ම දියුණු කරන්නට ක්‍රියා කරලා තියෙන රටවල් දෙකක්. එහෙනම් මෙවැනි සම්බන්ධ තියෙන රටවල් එක්ක අපි විශේෂයෙන්ම අපේ සම්බන්ධය තව වැඩි කරන්නට තියෙනවා. ඉතින් අද අපි සාකච්ඡා කරේ ආර්ථික, දේශපාලන හා ආගමික සම්බන්ධතා දියුණු කිරීම. එබැවින් මේ අවස්ථාවේදී මේ ගිවිසුම ඓතිහාසික ගිවිසුමක් හැටියට අපේ රටවල් දෙක අතර අවුරුදු 1000ක විතර තිබුණේ සම්බන්ධය තවත් ඉදිරියට ගෙනියන්න ක්‍රියා කරනවා කියලා ප්‍රකාශ කරමින් අගමැතිතුමාට විශේෂයෙන් ස්තුති කරමින් මගේ වචන ස්වල්පය මම අවසන් කරනවා.
Mr. Prime Minister, member of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I'm deeply honored by the warm welcome and hospitality from His Excellency the President and the government of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. A wide range of issues reaffirm our strong and close tie at every level based on our shared historical and cultural connections, especially on our Buddhism faith. Given the enormous potential between our two countries, I believe that the signing of the free trade agreement today will significantly boost bilateral trade and investments in the years ahead. The Sri Lankan Thailand Business Forum this evening will be the first of many that will provide tremendous business opportunities for both sides. With this historic momentum, we encourage our private sectors to explore the potentials of this two-way trade and investment. Apart from the free trade agreement, two important MOUs were also signed today. First, the new air services agreement, which will enhance our connectivity, tourism, and logistics. Second, the MOU between the Gem and Jewelry Research and Training Institute of Sri Lanka and the Gem and Jewelry Institute of Thailand. This marks another step forward for both sides in capacity building, information, and technology sharing within the gems and jewelry. On investment, Thailand aims to be the logistic hub in Southeast Asia with our land bridge project connecting the Andaman Sea with the Gulf of Thailand and reducing the transit time between the Pacific and the Indian Ocean. Thailand and Sri Lanka can also join hands in strengthening the connectivity between land bridge and Colombo port. Moreover, we agree to promote investment between the two countries, especially in targeted sectors such as fisheries, food, processing, tourism, hospitality, and green energy. On tourism, I'm pleased to announce that Thai Airways International will resume daily commercial flights between Bangkok and Colombo on March 31st of this year. This resumption of Thai Airways flight will bring us closer than ever. Thailand also proposes a trilateral collaboration on a three countries cruise tourism between India, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. The promotion of cultural and Buddhist tourism was also a key point in our discussions. The visa-free arrangements will enhance people-to-people connections and promote economic cooperation after the signing of FTA. Both sides will further discuss on having a memorandum of understanding on visa exemption, which would be an effective tool to stimulate two-way tourism. On development cooperation, I reaffirm Thailand's support for Sri Lankan human resource development under the 2 years implementation plan for 2024 and 2025, with primary focus on agricultural and fishery sectors. I am delighted to learn about the success of recent exchanges of the experts in the area of marine ornamental fish breeding. Furthermore, our joint initiative on elephant welfare and habitation is also in the pipeline. Thailand appreciates the Sri Lankan government's facilitation on the repatriation of Mathuracha or Saksurin back to Thailand for medical treatment last year. We also thank the Sri Lankan government commitment to take good care of other two elephants as they are a symbol of friendship and our close ties. Ladies and gentlemen, the President and I aim to maximize our shared values and goals not only at the bilateral levels but also in multilateral fora, in particular BIMSTEC, IORA, and ASEAN. As host of the 6th BIMSTEC Summit this year, Thailand looks forward to the active and constructive participation from Sri Lanka. Thailand is the ASEAN candidature for the memberships of the Human Rights Council for term 2025 to 2027, and we have a track record of being a constructive member and bridge builder in this forum. I am confident that Thailand and Sri Lanka can work constructively together to promote human rights for the betterment of our people. May I also take this opportunity to express my warmest felicitation on the auspicious occasion of the 76th anniversary of the independence of Sri Lanka, of which I will be honored to attend tomorrow. Lastly, on behalf of the government of the Kingdom of Thailand, I would like to express my sincerest appreciation to the Sri Lankan government for this kind invitation and generous arrangements for me and my delegation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency Sethata Singh, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Thailand, Chai, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Commerce of the Kingdom of Thailand, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this Air Services Agreement between the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka signed in the distinguished presence of His Excellency Ranil Wickremesinghe, Now I invite the two dignitaries to exchange the signed agreements. Of Thailand to sign the Air Services Agreement between the Government of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka and the Government of the Kingdom of Thailand. Now I cordially invite Mr. B.G.R. MOUs. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you for your presence and participation. Wish you a pleasant evening. German Jewelry Research and Training Institute of Sri Lanka and the German Jewelry Institute. I cordially invite Honorable Nalin Fernando, Minister of Trade, Commerce and Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka and the Kingdom of Thailand. On behalf of the Government of Thailand to sign the Memorandum of Understanding between the GEM and